So I got Subway Builder a couple days ago, and I'm sure most people have. It's a pretty new game, still super early release, so there's a lot of bugs. And I know a big issue people are having, and likewise is the issue of loops. So here's my world. I've been kind of messing around with this for many hours, too many, if I'm being honest. Uh, you know, there's a lot of crashing going on, and I don't blame the devs because it's still early on, but the loops have been a big issue, and I've posted about this a couple times. And I figured out a way how to do them. So I'm gonna kind of do a little explanation. This is the most recent release as of the end of October. I think it's 0.6.7. So we're gonna make a new game in Chicago. Just that's where I think most people are gonna be doing the loops because it kind of fits with the theme of real life. For this example, I'm going to do like a brown line, red line, purple line situation. So with a brown line, that's going to go kind of northwest. So we're going to start from there. I'm going to shorten it just so it's easier to build. But you're going to have kind of a ending station here. And then for a purple and red line, they're going to have a ending station here. This would be way up north. It's like 15 stations or something. And then for the red line, we're also going to have an ending station down here because it just goes straight through the loop. So the way that I found to make loops is you need to be really cautious with the direction, and because it doesn't really tell you, the direction that a line is going to be going in, you have to kind of remember it, because if you mess it up, like your whole line is wrecked, and sometimes you can't destroy the tracks that you place, and then your whole game's kind of broken. So for the brown line, I believe goes counterclockwise. So we're gonna start with two-way, parallel station, and then we're gonna do single stations. So we're gonna do a single station here, single station here. Remember, these are going counterclockwise, so down, right. I'm gonna bulldoze these people's houses. We're gonna go up, and then we're gonna go to the left. And just to kind of prevent like crossovers, I like to kind of keep in mind where I'm building this. So this is gonna be kind of more on the outside. And then our purple line, it's gonna go clockwise. Yes, clockwise. So I'm gonna build a station that goes down, and we're going to do a single station. It's going to go, I'm going to put it kind of towards the inside, so we're going to go to the right, down, to the left, and up. Right, and now we're going to connect our lines here. Do a little like this. This, and then so this is a brown line, which is going to go counterclockwise. So we're going to start going from this is left lane, but because it would be coming from this way, it's going to be the right lane. We're going to go down, we're going to go to the right, then up, and to the left. And remember, I kept all the brown ones on the outside. And finally, we're going to reconnect with what is, from this point of view, the left side. Now for the purple one, we're going to start with the same way, but we're going to go the other direction. So we're going to start from the right side. We're going to go right, and then down, and then to the left, up, straight. And now if we add some crossovers here, just so they're not bugged, build. We can do our lines. So now when we start with the brown line, I noticed it doesn't really make a difference which side you start on. I just start with the right. I feel like, with American traffic, everything starts on the right, but I don't think it really makes a difference. But it's important to kind of make sure you're keeping the same keep in mind kind of which side of the track you're on. So if we go down to the right, and then as you're placing the stations, it's going to be a little bit buggy sometimes, especially with longer sides. So the numbers are going to change, they're not going to be consistent, but if you place down all the stops for the line, they should be fixed. So if we place these down, and this is another downside of placing them super close together, is you sometimes end up clicking on the names, which is a little annoying. So if we place them following the loop, you can see we start at 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. So it goes counterclockwise like this. Now if we go to a purple line, we're going to start from the air quotes right side. And we're going to go to our purple side. Because this is going clockwise, I'm going to go to the right here instead of down. And we're going to go follow it around clockwise. And you can see 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And just to show you what it would look like if you didn't do that. You don't follow the correct kind of pathing to make sure you remember which way your one ways are going. If we do our counterclockwise here, it's going to go 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. So it like naturally wants to go clockwise. So the only difference is, there might be a little bit, it gets buggier when it's, you have longer lines and more crossovers. And like, if we were to make a red line coming up here, and then eventually they share this, purple line sometimes might want to go through the red track. It's really buggy. Basically, TLDR, just keep in mind the orientation, because the one, single lane tracks, they don't tell you what direction they are.